Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to draw an ellipse. So typically we draw an ellipse like this, sort of like a lemon shape with the pointed edges, but actually we want to have the same shape with curved edges. And it'll take some practice to get a good ellipse. So you're going to want to redraw the shape a couple times and erase many times. So here's an example of an ellipse that I tried to draw, but it got a little bit crooked at the edge. So I'm going to go back in with my eraser and do my best to fix it. And this is something good just to practice for a few times. So we use ellipse when we're drawing something like a mug or a cup, because if we look here, the rim is completely round, but when we tip it to the side, it sort of starts to look like that. You can see here, when I'm looking at the mug in person, how the edges are sort of curved. So we want to copy that with our drawing. So when you're drawing a mug, keep in mind that the ellipse on top is going to be thinner or more narrow than the ellipse on the bottom. So notice how I'm erasing many times to try to get the perfect roundness. Okay. And then I'm going to draw the walls of my mug, and this can be in any shape that you like. The shape is up to you. Don't just copy my examples that I posted. Try to do your own thing. And then I'm going to do the ellipse at the bottom, connecting the two edges here. And remember that the ellipse on the bottom is wider and more round. So that's what I would do to get started. Draw that lightly, and then I'm going to erase the back side of it. And then connect everything together. So notice how the edges of my ellipse are round and they're not pointed like a lemon would be. Next is the handle. You can do the handle any way you want, but the standard handle is sort of shaped like a question mark, and that can be a backwards or a forward question mark. So it's a question mark, and then you sort of bring it in, and then you do another little one in line inside, just to make it 3D, and then you would erase these lines here, and then you have a completed normal mug. And then you can take this basic mug and manipulate it to make it non-ergonomic to fit with the lesson. So you can do anything that you want with it, really. Anything to make it not so functional. And don't just go with the ideas that I posted. Really think about the mug. What could you do to make sure that it doesn't work or it's uncomfortable to use? Try to challenge yourself with this one.